So this was my original Sandbox Smart Line Light theme that I created last video. So I had to take it in two screenshots just because I added so much to that main page with all my posts that I couldn't get it in just one shot. So for the next assignment, I decided to use the theme Customizr. And this was definitely more of a challenge for me because there's just so much you could do with this theme. So as you kind of started customizing, building your site, you kind of found, oh, I could do this, I could do that. So it did take me a little bit longer than I originally expected. So I put my logo and my tagline here, the name of my site to the left. I added my nav bar just to the right. I thought it looked a little bit nicer this way. I originally had it reversed, but I just think it looks better on this page. So I have my slider. My first picture is just inviting, the MS at Sandbox. That's what my page is. And very similar to my last page I created, I tagged some of my more important posts in that slider. So talking about technology and business, entrepreneurship basics, and just starting a business. My visitors can, click read more to actually go to the article and read a little bit more about, is entrepreneurship something that is right for you? As you scroll down on the page, here's where I have my 3 additional pages. So if they want to go to my homepage and see the classes that I've taken, that's an option for them. If they wanted to learn a little bit about me, they can read more about me, how I got started in business education. And then, of course, my last page is my favorite links page. So they could click to read more to actually visit some of my favorite links that I have listed. So underneath my 3 pages, again, I wanted to use that one page style on this site. I decided to include all of my posts that I created, and this was probably the most challenging part, was aligning the posts to make sure it kind of goes with the flow of the rest of the page. So it did take me a little bit to kind of play around, customize this, putting 4 to a row, and then making sure, of course, that all of my posts showed up, getting pictures for some of my posts because I didn't have pictures for some of them. So just kind of backtracking a little bit, adding it. But I really do like the look of this. I think it looks very nice. I think it's important to have all the posts showing. So I think I have in total created 22 posts. So again, making sure they're all on here, that somebody looking at the site could come on and they could see all the posts. If I was to continue adding more, obviously then I would just have to go back and customize and make sure those posts are also added onto my page. But I do really like this layout. Again, I guess the biggest issue I faced was just that there's so much you could do with it that I was kind of nitpicking on little areas and really trying to make custom changes that maybe weren't really necessary. But this was definitely more of a challenge for me. The only dislikes I have, I'm not so crazy about the 3 pages, how the images are in a circle and they kind of close when you hover over it. I think overall it looks good. I just wish that you were able to see a little bit more of the graphic that I have. But again, if they click on the page, they'll be able to see it. Nothing too drastic. I think another big challenge for me was getting the text to work with the background images that I had on the slider. I kind of played around. Do I add text? Do I leave it blank? Then I felt if I didn't have text on there, they wouldn't know that they could click on the picture and it take you to an article. So I decided on adding text. And I think for the most part, it works with the background images that I have placed on it. And yep, this is my Sandbox site using the Customizr theme style one page. Thanks for watching.